Hey, you guys! We will be starting in a couple minutes. I just wanted to get everything going, and we'll see. We'll see how who all gets on. I actually just looked down at my phone, and it looks like it is working, so that's great. We are going to wait just one more minute, just to make sure everyone can get on. So I see that we have 2 viewers. So hello, 2 viewers. I don't know who you are. Excited that you can be on today. And it is kind of fuzzy. I don't think my computer has that great of a camera, so I apologize about that. But I'm going to start in about 30 seconds. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and get started. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who is joining me tonight. It is January 18th. My name is Hillary Putoff. I'm an independent sales director with Mary Kay and a future Cadillac and future executive sales director with Mary Kay. I just know it is happening. It is happening. And so we actually just got back from leadership this weekend in LA. And it was a life-changing experience for me personally. I've been a director now for 3 years, almost 3 years now. And all the leaderships have been great, but this one kind of took the cake. This one was just the level of the way people prepared for this, the level of just excellence that this leadership brought to me and what I needed to hear was just amazing. And so it was too good not to just share my thoughts to my unit and just what we really want to focus and be known for in 2016. And so I've noticed that leadership is something I feel like I don't talk about enough. And the importance of what leaders have, as well as the characteristics that make the best leaders. And so I want this year to be all about being the best that you can be. Not the best that someone else thinks that you can be, but the best that you personally think you can be. And kind of just stepping out of your comfort zone to be the best that you can be. I see so many leaders in our unit that may not think that they have what it takes, only because they think they aren't that kind of person. And what I mean by that kind of person is I want to say that at leadership this year, there was 10,000 women, DIQs and directors. And there was about every ethnicity, every characteristic type, every size, every shape, every background that you can imagine of people that have been successful in Mary Kay. And so some people think that they're not the type. In Mary Kay, there is no type. There is no type. We have women in Mary Kay that are very successful doctors that come to Mary Kay that you wouldn't think that needed to come into Mary Kay. We have people that are stay-at-home moms that just need it for the girlfriend time. We have people that need it for self-confidence. We have people who need it for a free car. And I want to tell you guys a story. There is a national who actually lost her parents when she was 14 years old, and she actually retired this year. And so she was 14 years old and she retired, and she actually was adopted by two people when she was 14 years old. And so you would never think that she'd be a national because of what she went through, but it's everybody can be a national sales director or a director or a leader in that instance. So I wanted to say that leaders come in all shapes and sizes, all backgrounds. There is no type of woman. You can be quirky, silly, goofy, unorganized, and still be a wonderful leader. The one thing that all of them have is just being authentic. And that is one thing I really want to focus on, is being yourself. As you can tell, my hair is still down from today, has some gel in it, and it's just because this is who I am. And I just want my unit to know that you can be who you are and still be successful. You can still be who you are and people will love you for it. They are true to themselves and true to the units. They let people know who they are and then who they aren't. They had struggles and obstacles, and they've also had successes and victories. They didn't use their people to build their businesses. They used their businesses to build their people. The leaders have excelled, think in abundance and don't have time to doubt or fear because their action is trumping it. They excel in all things in their life, not because it is natural, but because they are willing to work to do that and overcome obstacles and to grow to get to where they're at. They are willing to do hard things and lead by examples. Leaders learn to do things afraid, where that moment of displeasure creates a lifetime of satisfaction. And the beauty of Mary Kay is that we allow others to bring leadership to the surface. And if that's what you want to do. Let me think. We allow women to look into their skills that God gave them and to use it for bettering others. So I want you to take a second and look inside of you. Look inside of you. Do you have some of those characteristics? Do you live an authentic life and live in your value system? How do you lead by example? Would you follow you in the way that you live your life and work your business? Do you help others wake up with a purpose and go to bed with a vision? How do you breathe belief into people? Those are just some aspects that exemplify leaders in all aspects in life, not just in Mary Kay. So you don't have to have these leadership. You don't have to do this only in Mary Kay. Do you help others be better in your day-to-day life, at work, as a mom? Do you help people be better because of the way you live your life? So I also really focused about learning. They also talked about leaving a legacy. And in 2016, I also want us to start something and start a legacy. I want to be known as women who just are warriors. I want to be known as a warrior, not someone who doesn't live her life to the fullest. I want to be known as a fighter or an influencer, instead of being someone who quits before she even gives herself a time to fly. I want our unit to be known as servants, where we pass on the credit and absorb the criticism, where we give 100% of ourselves and have no promise of return. I want to be legacy leaders, where people are better because of the time they spend with us, and we give them a hope and passion to do more than they think is possible. So for 2016, I want this to be our best year. I want to challenge each and every one of you to look at your life and how you can better it. Because when you better it, you better other people around you. The funny thing is that we don't have to tell people how we live our lives or what we are thinking or feeling, because our actions really do tell a story for us. I want our actions to show that we are living life with our faith first, family second, and career third, as well as being happy and elevated in our spiritual, financial, personal, professional, and all other aspects of life. This is the fun part comes in. I want to have more interaction with all of you. I love quality time. I love and getting to know you all better. And I have noticed that a lot of you do love quality time. You love acts of service and words of affirmation. These are your love languages you guys love to have. These things are what not only you like, but you subconsciously give to others because that's what you love and want in return. And so we're going to be doing a program called Recaps. I'm going to call it Recaps. What are recaps, you ask? It is kind of like Gen X, but in a fun way, and allows us to really come together as a community and learn from every person in our unit. Each person has a skill or talent that someone else in our unit does not have that we can grow from. And so, for example, each Sunday I'll be having a recap of the week in which people will be posting pictures, commenting on the pictures, giving tips and tricks, and others will also be posting what they liked best about what you just posted. I really wanted to do this because the prizes will be given in recognition as well. My little sister actually gave me this idea, so shout out to Olivia Monin, because it helps her feel motivated even if she doesn't do much. Gen X does that too, but she loves this program a lot because she loves helping others with her ideas as well as affirming people for theirs. She feels like she's part of something bigger, and her leadership comes out because of this. She feels like she leads by example and can stay humble by learning from others who are excelling more than she is. And that is one characteristic of leadership that you really, really can focus on is, knowing that someone might be doing better, but you're willing to learn and reaffirm them. That is definitely a leadership characteristic. And so we'll be doing more Google Hangouts, more recognition for stars, more recognition for progress, because progress makes the journey easier because you can see what you have done instead of looking at where you have yet to go. They say that a woman can catch a man a fish and feed him for a day, where if she teaches him how to fish, she feeds him for a lifetime. And so my goal is to feed you and teach you these skills of leadership as well as teaching each other, which will turn help you with leadership without even really trying and feed you for a lifetime. It is easier to relate to somebody who has failed forward instead of not failing at all. So for this Sunday, I want to give you our first recap. The recap will be an easy one. I want everyone to post in the Facebook group a picture of their weekly plan sheet and comment what their goals are for the week and what they want to do in their weekly plan sheet. You don't have to have much Mary Kay on it. It's just showing that we have busy lives, but you can still make Mary Kay, especially whenever you say, I got $20 in reorders. People love hearing that. So that is your first recap. So you want to post that. And on another note, I also wanted to introduce to you BAC, which is Basic Accounting Club. Or Basic Accountability Club, I should say. It's a simplified Gen X, which focuses on the 4 major things you need to do in Mary Kay to be successful, which is booking, selling, coaching, and sharing the Mary Kay opportunity. So those are the 4 things that you really want to focus on. And it's the first level is 2 parties, 2 bookings from bookings, 5 career surveys or guests in the meeting, and repeating your affirmations 2 times in a week. And you're probably thinking, why this? Because Mary Kay is 90% mental and 10% skill. 90% mental. The best leaders have had obstacles. And if you can mentally get over them, it's going to help you so much. And so the next level is 4 parties, 4 bookings from bookings, 8 career surveys, and 4 doing affirmation 4 times a week. The next one, 6 parties, 6 bookings from bookings, 10 career surveys and guests, and 6 times of affirmations that week. And then the next one is 10 parties, 10 bookings from bookings, 15 career surveys, and doing affirmation every single week. And so that is what we're going to be focusing on. And that is all I really have for right now. I'm super excited that we are working on this. And I just hope that this will help you be the best versions of yourselves, which I know God has implanted in each and every one of you, and that your leadership can shine through these new programs that we're instilling. And you can still do Gen X, you can still get recognition for that, but I do want you to get the progress recognition and the progressive recognition, because unfortunately sometimes we overcome that. We kind of look past it. And I want to make sure that we focus on your progress, because I want to recognize your progress, because without that, you're not getting to that next step and being the best leader and person that you can be. So have a great rest of your evening, guys. And I'm excited to hear back from all you guys.